So today is the second day of me using this distilled water to kind of wash my body, just using a washcloth or something. And it really, it stings when you do it at first, like you know, rub your body with it. It stings at first, but after a while it kind of fades, and then it just gets quite dry for me, which is not necessarily bad. I do it mostly now in the evening and when I feel very itchy, because before that I just used to scratch, you know, and that would make everything worse, of course. And since I've been doing this, I actually have barely scratched at all. So it's helped a lot with reduce general itchiness and scratching, which, yeah, maybe comes from, I don't know, something being unclean or something, and washing it out with this distilled water seems to help. And I'm not as, yeah, it's just cleaner than the regular tap water, you know. It's distilled, doesn't have any particles in it. So yeah, I've been doing that, and yeah, just day number 2. But yeah, today basically I didn't scratch, didn't itch at all, didn't scratch anything. And last night, the only thing, I think, while I was sleeping, I scratched my forehead a little bit without being able to control that because I was sleeping. Or half sleeping, and then it's difficult to maintain control sometimes. But yeah, so right now everything was feeling okay today, not looking okay. The part that's bothering me most right now is definitely my forehead, because I don't know if you can see, it's quite red, very dry, and my nose as well. So these two parts, and they're quite tense, and yeah, it's quite tense and painful because it's so dry. But I know that lotion doesn't really help. It just kind of, what the lotion does for me, or any kind of moisturizer, is it doesn't allow the skin to really shed its the dead skin, you know, the surface of the skin that is broken. If it's moisturized, it just all gets like stuck in the skin, and it takes longer or doesn't heal at all. So for me, what generally worked best in the past is either not using any moisturizer at all, plus also not showering, you know, or not using much soap on your body. And now I'm trying this distilled water again because it's just been so itchy. So that's the reason for that. If I no longer itch, I don't need to use the distilled water either. That's kind of the point of that. And really, taking down the itchiness is the first step to getting better. Like, you first have to get yourself somehow not to scratch anymore, right? Because if you scratch, you don't even give your skin the chance to repair itself and build new layers, new healthy layers of skin. So you're kind of impeding all the progress that is being constantly made by your body. So yeah, diet, that will help with the scratching as well. You know, eating clean GAP style bone broth, that will help scratching. It will also provide the nutrients needed for the skin to rebuild. You know, eating, for example, chicken skin has a lot of the building blocks to build our own skin. And yeah, if you get that down, it can still be that it's still itchy, and you know, you feel like scratching, even though you have the diet in a good place. And yeah, then it's just kind of a matter of finding out what makes you itchy and staying away from that, or like I do, using the distilled water. Sometimes I've even gone so far as to kind of wear gloves or something at night, or even tie my hands together somehow, or do something, not in a kinky way, but just to prevent me from scratching. And yeah, it's not been really effective for me. So I don't know. I sleep worse, I feel like, when I have my hands in gloves or something. But I might resort to it if it gets really bad and if I can't stop itching at night naturally, because that's really key. Like if you, that's fact. Like if you keep scratching and keep itching, your skin won't heal. So yeah, that's it. Nothing really to update on. Still looking pretty bad overall. And yeah, this is all new on my body. I haven't had that before, at least since I can remember. So yeah, this is quite intense. But yeah, I think that's it. And I'll do an update tomorrow. Peace.